Chapter 13, Visualization Media. The media we're talking about are photos and movie fly-throughs. So we're going to go into our Bighorn project. We're going to go into visualization, or visualize. And we're going to zoom in down near that roundabout that we created. So I'm using the middle mouse button with my mouse on the roundabout, scrolling down in. And we're going to create photos and virtual reality photos. So like a 360 degree photo. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to come out here and place some objects just to make it look nice. There's all kinds of different signs and things you can place in here. One of them is a roundabout sign. So I'm going to go ahead and place a roundabout sign in here. Take a look at that. See how I need to rotate it around. So I'll rotate that around. Maybe I want to place some lights or something like that in the middle of my roundabout. Maybe I need some lighting in there. I don't want people jumping over my roundabout, so I'm going to go ahead and add in this light. I'm going to rotate a little bit and put it where I want it to go. I'm going to put 4 different lights in here. So I'm going to put one there. I'm going to put one right around in there. I'm going to put another one here. And I'm going to put my 4th one right there. Okay, then I want a vehicle. I'm going to put a truck running through this roundabout. It's not going to be moving or anything. I'm just going to have it be a static truck. So I'm going to go into the cars. I got truck picked already. So I'm just going to place it in my file right there. I'm not going to worry about it moving. I could make it animate here and drive up the road if I wanted to. For this particular one, for this photo, I'm just going to let it sit there static. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to get to the view that I want to take a snapshot of. So I'm going to kind of zoom in where I can see this sign a little bit there. Something like that maybe. And there's a couple of things to look at. One, here in the setup, you can take a look at the camera setup. There's a few things you can do. Right now that zoom is set exactly how I am looking at the screen right now. But there's some other things you could do in here if you wanted to. You can take a look at how the sun is portrayed. Lots of different things like that. You can blur things out. Maybe if you wanted to focus on a sign and have everything else blur out, you could do that. On the photo thing, if you right click on the photo thing instead of left click on the photo icon, you can get all your settings for how you're going to take your photo. This is a little bit different than what you've seen in other dialog boxes. Whatever is empty circle wise, that's the one you've selected. So in this one I've got a super fine up there in the quality. I've got whatever size that is, and then I can do a 360 VR. I can do a standard. Right now I'm doing a standard, and then it's saving it as something, and I say okay. Once I hit the left mouse button on that photo, it's going to take a snapshot of that. So that snapshot then got saved out. Now let's go take a look at that snapshot. I put it on the desktop, so I'm going to double click on it. So that's what the snapshot looks like that I took. So not bad. You could share that with somebody or whatever. The other thing you can do is right click here, and I'm going to change the format here to a virtual reality or 360, and I'm going to bump up the size of my photo. And I'm going to save the photo, say OK, and it created that one for me. So I can take a look at that. Now this is a virtual reality, so this is a 360 degree photo that it took. So all the way around, from behind to the side to the front, all the way around.